Hello, welcome to Kids Cooking. I'm Miss Cora with the Weyburn and Estevan Public Library, and I'm so glad you've joined me today. Today we are going to make chocolate covered pretzels. Now earlier this month we celebrated Valentine's Day, so we're actually going to use Valentine's colors. So red, white, pink, chocolate. You can use any color you would like. If you have picked up a take and make kit, in your kit you will find some red candy melts. They almost look a little bit like pink. White candy melts. And some chocolate chips. As well as some pretzels and some sprinkles. Now originally I was hoping we could use the pretzel rods that are about this big, but they're really hard to come by, so maybe maybe another time we can come across those and make them with that. But really you can use any type of pretzel you would like. And sprinkles, I'm just using a multicolor sprinkle, but you can use some Valentine colors like red and white. Sprinkles, if you can find hearts, you can use those as well. Okay, so those are the ingredients that you need. You will also need a pan or wax paper to stick your chocolate covered pretzels on so they won't stick to the table, okay? So it'll be easier to get off. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing to do is to melt your chocolate. Now what you're going to do with adult supervision and adult permission, please, we're going to use the microwave. So you're going to melt your chocolates at 30-second increments, okay? And then after each 30 seconds, stir it and then if you need to do another 30 seconds, go ahead and put it in for another 30 seconds and stir it again until it's all completely melted and creamy. You'll want to be careful when taking it out of the microwave because the bowl may be hot, so just be very careful with that, okay? Alright, so let's get started and melt our chocolate. Okay, so now we have our chocolates. Our chocolate is melted, as you can see. You'll want it to be smooth and creamy enough. So now, really, you can decorate and create these however you would like. So if you want more of one color, if you want a little bit of all one color maybe, that is okay. That's up to you. That's the best part of baking. So what I'm going to do, you can use your fingers if you'd like. It will get messy. Excuse me. It will get messy. So you may want to use tongs or you can use a fork. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my pretzel into my chocolate. I'm not using a lot, so I'm just using just a little bit. And then you want to kind of shake off a little bit of the extra chocolate there and then lay down onto your wax paper. So I'm going to do that a little bit here. Now you can do all of the pretzel if you'd like, but I'm just going to do half of it today. And then you can also sprinkle with some of the chocolate, and we'll do that here in a little bit. So I'm just going to dip my container here. I don't know if you can see how I'm doing that. So it kind of gets in a little bit more. And then shake it up. Okay, so that's my white. I don't know if you can see that there or not. So that's what I've done so far. And shortly after you dip it, you will want to sprinkle your sprinkles on it. So I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit on top of the chocolate here. Because you'll want to put the sprinkles on before it dries. So you can see. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the other colors here. Now with these pink ones, I am going to sprinkle a little bit of maybe some of the white chocolate on it. So if you want to sprinkle some other chocolate, you can, might be best to use a fork. So just kind of dip your fork into there. And then just kind of, let's see if it will work, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of use the fork and go all over there without making a huge mess here. I might even do a little bit of the other chocolate, the darker chocolate. And even instead of dipping it, if you want to just sprinkle, you can sprinkle with just a fork as well. I'm going to try a little bit of the chocolate as well, the darker chocolate here. Now these chocolate chips seem to be a little bit thicker. If it's a little too thick, you can either warm it up a little bit more, or sometimes a little bit of vegetable oil or coconut oil helps as well to thin it out, but you just don't want it too much or else it can harden quick. So if you can see that there. And those ones, I think I'm just going to leave without sprinkles. They look very yummy already. So now I'm going to dip it in the dark chocolate here. Okay, so now I've dipped the chocolate, darker chocolate. Now I think I'm going to sprinkle some of the pink on it. So let's see how we can decorate these here. right, there we go. We've got, looks like delicious chocolate covered pretzels. Now what you want to do is let those sit and dry for a good hour to make sure they're hardened, and then the best part is you get to taste them and eat it. So there you go, and you can make as many as you want and decorate however you'd like. I'd love to see how they turned out. So you can take a picture and post it on Facebook or Instagram and tag the Weyburn Public Library or the Estevan Public Library. You can even email me a picture, and my email is at the end of this video. So hope that you enjoy creating these today, and I will see you next time. See you later.